Hey, I wanted to show off this thing. It's a Yard Machine 638 RL. I actually picked this thing up over a year ago, but I had a back injury, so I was never able to complete the project. With the cost of new riding mowers doubling in the last 12 months, buying older mowers like this and fixing them up is a much better deal. So if you come to the channel looking to do repairs on a mower like this, or you're thinking about buying a used one or even a new one, well, hopefully this will help you out. I'm going to give you a walk around on this thing. We'll show off its features and functions, and I'll talk to you about why it is we should probably start fixing up stuff like this rather than going out and buying new ones. First thing about the 638 is it's a pretty low end unit. It's not it's not a high end unit by any means, but it does have headlights, and it's not by saying low end, I don't mean that it's garbage or anything like that. I just mean it's a base model. It's a basic one. So the mower deck is a 38 inch. That's one of the smallest mowing decks you can get on a riding mower. And that's okay. It's perfect for smaller yards. It's also really good for getting through gated areas, stuff like that. So a 38 inch deck is actually a really good sized deck. It just takes a little bit longer to do a larger yard like I have. And this is made by MTD. They make a lot of different brands, including MTD itself. But you can see, even though they think this is like a 2012 model, I can't remember now, to be honest with you, that it's actually in really decent shape. The stickers have held up. The body on this, the frame, the fenders, the hood, all that is real metal. So it shows and it's held up well. So it's not an inexpensive piece of machinery by any means. The wheels, the rims have held up really well. The tires are looking good on this. And a little muddy, but... And here we have our blade engagement. It's one of the things we're going to be working on. The cable for that is no good. And it is 5 different positions for height, so that's kind of a nice feature on this. You can see the chute still in good shape on this one as well. The seat is not ripped. That's nice. You fold that up there, and we have a good sized battery in there and good springs for cushioning here. You can see the MTD tag there. I don't have my glasses on, but like I said, I think this is a 2012. On this side, got a cup holder, which is kind of a nice feature. This is a manual transmission. It's kind of an interesting setup, a little different than the Husqvarna and Craftsman tractors usually use. It has a neutral, reverse, and forward, and then it has your gear selector and park switch integrated here. So it's a 6-speed transmission. What's weird about it is you actually have 6 speeds in reverse as well. So you can actually operate 1 through 6 in either gear, or either direction, so that's kind of cool. You put it in neutral, of course, to push. Steering, the steering wheel is, just like any other steering wheel, but it's held up well. There's not a lot of play in the bearing there, so the linkage itself is in decent shape. That little floor mat's kind of missing, but come around the front here. It's a little tight in the garage. I got a lot of stuff going on in the garage right now. And you got your 2 headlights. That's a little bit yellowed. I'll probably clean that up before passing this thing along. And anytime I fix up a mower like this, I do try to cut with it once or twice just to make sure that everything's good before putting it up for sale. This is a great way to make extra money in the spring. If you go around and try to pick these things up in the wintertime, usually you can get them for $75 to $100, maybe $125 with inflation. And then you put a few bucks into them, clean them up, and sell them in the spring when the grass starts to grow. Usually you can double your money pretty easily. Here's the engine, the old Briggs & Stratton Powerbuilt. This is a 13.5. It is overhead valve, so it's a more modern engine. It's not the old flathead. Now, I've already done an air filter and a spark plug on this in another video. I'd show that. I do think the exhaust on this is one of the more simple ones that I've ever seen. Kind of just wrap around there. But it's not particularly loud. It does a decent job. And you can see our gas tank, in fact, is just held in by a giant zip tie, but it's holding up well. Caps there and all the rest. And one of the nice features of these is that for a lot of the components, you can just go right to that and find out what the part numbers are for those. And they cross-reference to so many other models. So if you punch that into Amazon or eBay, you're going to come up with some very inexpensive generic parts for that. So something to keep in mind. And then lastly here, I guess, we have our key for turning it on and start mode. And then we have our throttle, which also includes our built-in choke. On this side, nothing, right? Just our park and gear select. On this is really interesting. The lights are always on when the engine is running. There's no separate light switch. I guess that'll do it for today, my friends. This is a nice little machine, the Yard Machine 638 RL from Yard Machines. It's MTD is really who owns it, who makes it. You've probably seen it under different brands. Till next time, my friends, take care.